Hey Lauren, I just wanted to say thank you so much for roasting my top 10. That was really fun to watch, and I can tell you and Charlie didn't hold back. That being said, I wanted to just give a brief video of why you guys are wrong and my takes are 100% valid. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So my number 10 is Batman Gotham City Escape, and you said that that is also in your top 10, so you didn't roast me too hard there. But you and Charlie did bring up the fact that there's no way that Gotham City Escape is better than Velocicoaster, right? Spoiler, Velocicoaster is my number 11. Just barely missed the cut. Yeah, Gotham City Escape is better. Reason being is it's not a family coaster for half of the ride. You know, Velocicoaster, like, it starts off kind of like, kind of Terran light, I would put it. I will admit the second half is pretty dang good, but Gotham City Escape is basically just a longer version of Velocicoaster's second half. So I would much rather a ride just right out the gate, just start off strong, than, kind of work its way up to it, and then like, okay, halfway through the ride, then I wake up from my nap, and then it gets going. So yeah, that's why Gotham City Escape is better. No shade to Velocicoaster though, I love it. So my number 9 is Taiga. So that is my favorite Intamin, and same reason with Gotham City Escape. It's like just a better version of Velocicoaster in my opinion. It's more intense, even better setting, doesn't do as good in the theming. I can look past that though because the layout is just, it's perfection. And I know that neither of you guys have ridden that either, so that's okay. You'll get there. My number 8 is Ride to Happiness. Now, you guys gave me shit because I have this too low, apparently. I'll admit, Ride to Happiness is kind of a tough one because I've only been to that park once, and while we did get a decent amount of rides in, it's tough because the whole thing with Ride to Happiness, I don't want to call it like a gimmick, but it kind of relies on you being just totally disoriented, and it's a different ride experience every time, and I kind of feel like the more you ride it, the less special it is, like, because it just kind of becomes a little more predictable, I guess. So I actually suspect that the next time I get to Plopsaland, it might fall. I don't know. I hope not. I loved Ride to Happiness. That's why it's in my top 10. But it's a tough one for me to rank just because of that. And also, it's not the most consistent ride. Sometimes you spin like a top. Other times you don't spin a whole lot. And I feel like the layout is not perfect. It definitely has a couple spots that kind of lull a little bit, and if you're not spinning through it, then it stands out. But I don't want to sound like I just hate on the ride. It's absolutely incredible. Is it better than Carousel of Progress? Probably not. But anyways, so number 7, Zadra. You can't give me shit for Zadra. I know this was your number 1 at one point. I mean, come on, it's power and speed to the max. Like, this is RMC's just most powerful coaster possibly, in terms of speed at least. You are right, it isn't the most airtime centric layout. I can look past that though. Like, it's so intense, it just absolutely flies. There's no dead space on it. Only thing is, man, that queue, oh my god, just marathoning that thing is a pain, but so worth it. I love Zadra, you love Zadra, like, come on, you can't give me shit for that. Number 6, Steel Vengeance. So, okay, I don't know if you guys just think you're all that because you're hating on such a popular ride. Oh my gosh, look at me, like, oh, I'm so cool, I'm hating on a popular roller coaster. Whoa, yeah, okay, yeah, nobody's done that before. I mean, how can you not like Steel Vengeance? It has the most airtime in the world, and it is all ejector. Like, there's pretty much no dead space on that ride. I say yes. Okay, the mid-course brake run, I don't like it. When it trims, yeah, maybe it's not worthy of number 6. Maybe it's only worthy of like maybe around like maybe 8. Like it would go down a couple spots maybe. Completely trimless, I would actually probably bump Steel Vengeance up, maybe even over Lightning Rod. That hurts to say. Steel Vengeance, I mean, regardless of it whether it trims or not, you can't hate on it. It just, it's near perfection. It's, yeah, long ride, fantastic first drop. I mean, what's not to love about it? That giant outward banked hill, that freaking stall is ridiculous. Stall variant, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. Like, it's, yeah, sure, it's repetitive, but like, that's okay. It excels at what it does. It doesn't need to have the most variety. I could go on about it. Just you guys are way wrong about that. Joe, you know what you're talking about. So yeah, I appreciate you chiming in a little bit there. So my number 5, Lightning Rod at Dollywood. Okay. I have ridden this coaster almost 200 times. You cannot tell me that I am crazy. Like, I have literally ridden this ride more than any coaster. I've ridden it since 2019. It had a launch. It was fast. It wasn't opening year speed, but it was still a very fast launch, and it was an all wooden coaster. I've ridden every other version of that ride nearly every year since 2019. I think 2020 I didn't ride it, 2021 I didn't ride it, but 2022, 2023, 2024, and this year, chain lift, whether it's the Franken coaster with the steel track / wooden track or all wood, doesn't matter. It's perfection. It literally has the best sequencing of any roller coaster in the world. You know how like Velocicoaster kind of builds on itself as it goes? Lightning Rod does that as good, if not better, and it doesn't start off as like a family coaster. It starts off fantastic. Whether or not you have that launch up the lift hill, I mean, there's a fantastic first drop, that wave turn. I mean, it's the best coaster in the world for sideways airtime. You have 3 elite sideways airtime moments back to back to back, and I couldn't ask for more. It's also a top 3 night ride in the world. If you think the Beast is a good night ride, it is a good night ride. I'm just saying it is probably a top 10 night ride. Yeah, Lightning Rod is a better night ride than the Beast. It just is, because it actually does something. It has airtime, it has forces, it doesn't trim. Anyways, I digress. Lightning Rod is absolute perfection, every iteration of it. I always love it, and yeah, you haven't been on it. Charlie's been on it, but his opinion's wrong, so yeah, doesn't matter. Number 4 is the Voyage. This is another one that you guys haven't ridden. Charlie's gonna ride it pretty soon. I'm sure you'll get there, you know, sooner than later. You know how you're always like, oh my god, like, this is the best wooden coaster. He said that about El Toro, and you're like, oh, actually, no, okay, it's the Beast. Like, give me a break. Okay, it's the Voyage. Like, you're gonna get off the Voyage and probably say it's mid because you're wrong, but on the off chance that you do end up, you know, getting off of it and you're like, okay, that's like a top 3 coaster, then we can be friends. It's simply perfect. It just is. It's a crazy long ride, beautiful setting. It is the best night ride in the world. I've gotten 1 night ride on it. It wasn't during Hollywood Nights. It's on my to-do list. So much airtime, laterals, intensity, pacing is fantastic. Even with the mid-course trims, doesn't matter. It's a flawless ride. Number 3, Iron Gwazi. This is currently your number 1. It's my number 3. It's high as shit for both of us. So, I mean, there's really not much to say. And then my number 2, Hakuge. Another one you haven't ridden, same with Charlie. Yeah, it's a better version of Steel Vengeance, so you may or may not love it. I do think you will like it more than Steel Vengeance. The airtime is better in my opinion. No mid-course brake run. Does have the older RMC trains, but doesn't bother me at all. Just still fantastic. Setting, beautiful coaster. Absolutely love it. Just don't love the operations. And no, I am not just calling it the best RMC because it is in Japan. But the fact that it happens to be in Japan, you know, kind of makes you like have to go out and, you know, seek it, work for it in order to actually get to it, and it's worth it in the end. And my number 1 is also in Japan. That is Asianica at Fuji-Q Highland. It's X2, but bigger and faster. and wilder and worse operations. But I mean, that is the most intense ride ever built. I don't even know how to explain it because you haven't even ridden X2. And Charlie is X2 high as shit as well. So he's gonna probably place this in his top 3 or 2, or fucking swear it better be Skyrush, because we're gonna have to talk about that. But yeah, this is just part 1 of just my responses to you roasting my list, and yeah, I will follow up with me roasting your top 10. So thank you so much.